Hello. My name is Dr. Jonathan Moore. I'm a chiropractor and I'm a craniosacral therapist, and I'm also a coach. And in this video, I just want to share a little bit about me and my background. In 2024, myself, my wife, and our two cats moved from Sydney to South Australia. Sydney was getting too busy. South Australia was too beautiful to ignore. And we came here expecting to live somewhere down in the Adelaide area and fell in love with the Barossa. The Barossa is now home. This is where we call home, and we just love the beauty of this space. We're getting to know and loving the people in this area, and so we are pleased to be here and excited by what life in the Barossa looks like. If you're from the Barossa, you know the beauty of this place, and it's what's captivated us. A little bit about my background. I graduated as a chiropractor in the year 2000, back when the Olympics were in Sydney, and I've practiced mostly in Sydney in that time, with a little bit of time, 5 years in fact, in regional New South Wales. The majority of the time I was in Sydney, I ran my own practice, and in moving to South Australia in 2024, we closed that practice down, and I've been helping other chiropractors right across the Adelaide region to run their practices. Now it's time to open my own practice, and Barossa Family Chiropractic is that. My passions are things, I love sport, I love the outdoors, I love nature, I love beauty, I love food and wine and coffee as well. And so this place serves all of those purposes. And as I said earlier, we are absolutely excited to be here. My passions in practice are things like neurodevelopment. People ask me, well, what do you do? And I say, well, I help kids develop properly. I help children to crawl. Why? Because we see that the way that the brain controls the body in those early years sets a child up for good learning, good growth, and good development. And so I love to work with children. I feel it's the biggest privilege for myself in practice to be trusted with a child or a newborn. And I've got special skills in that area that I've used for lots and lots of years. And I love to be able to help with children's neurodevelopment. I work a lot with people too in the realm of neurobiology. Again, this is brain-based biology, especially around stress and trauma. Stress is the fight-flight response of the body, and trauma is the freeze response of the body. And a lot of the work I do in practice helps to identify where people are at, how they're adapting to their world, what load they're carrying, what their capacity is, and how well their nervous system is helping them to navigate through that. It's a passion of mine in practice. And if we engage in practice, you'll see that come through. I also like to look at the whole picture for people. So the idea of looking at nutrition, looking at movement, looking at your sleep patterns, looking at your stress levels, looking at all of the different environmental things that you are living with. I love to tie all of that together in this sort of holistic picture. I love the idea of personal growth and development as well. And here we're tapping more into the coaching realm, but I do a lot of coaching with people one-on-one and in groups, and also with chiropractors in their business. That's a different story. But the whole idea of personal growth and development is recognizing that people get stuck. People are going through life, and all of a sudden they realize this is not going how I wanted it to. I'm not really sure what direction I'm heading. And so a lot of the coaching realm that I work in is that, as well as the concept I love to call self-discovery. And self-discovery is this place of recognizing purpose again, discovering identity, discovering worth. And again, whilst that comes through in conversations in practice, the sweet spot for me is the coaching realm. That's the sort of work I do. This is my background. I love to say, when people say, what do you do? I love to say, I help children crawl properly. There's the neurodevelopmental piece. Or I help exhausted people find energy again. This is like the neurobiology piece I just talked about. Or I might say, I love to help exhausted mums get their brains together. Or I love to help people unwind and switch off their brains in a busy world. Or I love to help broken people in pain. I love to help broken people get moving again. It's the sort of work I do. It's the sort of way I like to put the language around what I'm doing, because I could give you all the technical terms, but really what matters to you, if you're broken and not moving, you want to get moving again. If you're exhausted, you want to find energy again. If you're a child and not crawling, you want to crawl. So this is the work I do. Anyway, enough about me. In the next videos, I'll explain a little bit more about Barossa Family Chiropractic, the special focus areas we have, and how to engage with it. If you're loving this, watch the next videos. There's plenty there. Take good care. Bye-bye.